his willingness to host the ASEAN leaders is a real effort to signal to the region that the United States remains focused, remains committed, understands that China is the broader challenge here, that Asia is the future, will be the world's most economic center, and that the United States wants to remain focused on that. And presidential visit is important. I mean, of course, Vice President Harris has gone to Asia before in the last year and a half, as has Lord Austin, as has Tony Blinken. But presidential time is limited. Presidential time is valuable. In getting face-to-face time with Joe Biden in Asia or in Washington matters quite a lot, and I think that shouldn't be understated.
Does it signal perhaps how the US deems the threat from China? Is there a change to that? Is there an escalation?
I don't think there's necessarily an escalation. I think there may be fears among certain Asian powers or Asian governments. I mean, of course, as with Taiwan, that what happened in Ukraine could happen in the Indo-Pacific. And that's why you have Quad leaders explicitly saying in recent months that we will not stand for a unilateral change to the status quo by force in the Indo-Pacific. I mean, Japan has said it's an existential threat if China takes action against Taiwan. Australia has said something somewhat similar. India's position's a little more unclear. But the broad point is that countries have said, we do not want what happened in Ukraine to happen in Asia, particularly regarding Taiwan. So the U.S. effort to basically say, we remain focused on Asia. We're not going anywhere. We're not retrenching. We're not going to kind of just let China dominate Asia is an important signal, of course.
And going back to ASEAN, how significant was the expanded maritime cooperation, the deployment of personnel for training and even assets to the region?
$60 million of new U.S. investment is meaningful. So is the presence of U.S. personnel and assets in the region. The readout from the summit suggests that the United States will deploy assets only to help meet partners' requests, meaning that countries that do not want to engage with the United States on maritime issues don't have to, which is important because, of course, if you're an ASEAN country that is leaning more towards China, you don't want to antagonize China by having U.S. military forces on your territory. Overall, though, I will say this expanded maritime cooperation is a positive step by the United States to help these particular countries with South China Sea disputes with China stand up to China and possibly improve their militaries moving forward. So a positive step, if only a small one for now.